Hey, I'm Dean with MobileSyrup, and we're here in San Jose checking out the S24. So this year, the S24 series is different from its past iterations and actually kind of interesting because of its Galaxy AI. So you can check out the specs on screen, but what is actually important is how the phone feels in your hand. And this year, the S24 and the S24 Plus feel even more like an iPhone, so if you're moving from iPhone to Android, you'll love this. Whereas the S24 Ultra adopts the iPhone's titanium frame and is lighter than last year's model and more squared as well. But enough of that. Let's talk about what's really cool, the AI. So you're probably wondering what Galaxy AI is. Galaxy AI is the umbrella term for what Samsung's calling a whole bunch of its new AI features. And my favorite of which is Circle to Search. So Circle to Search enables users to press the home button, a Google overlay will appear, and allow users to circle or tap on an object on their screen. Then Google will bring you into a search, and so you can learn more about the object. This works on any app like Instagram or Facebook, or even if you're just searching in the web. In our demo of Samsung, someone had posted a picture of Japan, and in the background was Mount Fujioka. But they weren't sure what the mountain was, or if they weren't sure if that was the right mountain, so they used Circle to Search and clicked on the mountain. That brought up a search for what the mountain was, and images of the mountain too, if you wanted to. And because it uses AI, you can continue and ask it more questions like, when should I visit this mountain? While Circle to Search was one of my favorite features, another feature I can see myself using a lot is the new interpreter mode. The interpreter mode allows you and a person sitting beside you or across from you to have a natural conversation, but speak in two different languages. The experience when I saw it hands-on was actually really insane. It was very quick, and it was done all on airplane mode, which means it's all done on device. This feature works with 13 languages, so unfortunately if one of your languages isn't one of the 13, we'll have to wait for a future update, but it covered languages like Spanish, French, and English, which are some of the main languages spoken in Canada. So interpreter mode wasn't the only translation feature that they had at the S24 briefing. They also had a new feature called Live Translate. Live Translate allows you to call someone else who speaks a different language, and the AI will translate the conversation back and forth. So when we tried it out at the demo, Samsung says that they had someone live on the other end of the phone. That person spoke Korean, and I obviously spoke in English. And even though it had a hiccup, I can definitely see myself using this. Say if I was traveling to Quebec and I wanted to make a reservation and I don't speak French super well anymore, so I would call them and AI Live Translate would speak in French for me, and they would speak in French back, and I would only get English. As you can see, Galaxy AI is implemented in all forms in Samsung's new S24 series, including the photo editor. Now you can quickly use generative AI to edit your photos simply by just pressing the click of a button. You can remove reflections or shadows super easily. And to continue with camera AI, there's this new instant slow motion feature, which is really random and cool. No matter what your shutter speed is, it will add extra frames to make it slow motion. And there's so much more we haven't covered yet. The S24 Ultra still has a 5x zoom instead of a 10x zoom. It has a brighter display, a Gen 3 processor, and so much more. But you'll have to wait for a full review on MobileSyrup coming next week. Finally, let's talk about pricing. The S24 starts at $1099, which is the same as the S23. The S24 Plus starts at $1399, also the same as the S23 Plus. But this year we're looking at a little bit of a jump for the S24 Ultra, as that one now costs $1799 compared to the $1649 S23 Ultra. Check out our full hands-on MobileSyrup.com.